In this lecture, we are going to learn Telnet exploitation. Telnet is an application protocol which allows you with the use of a Telnet client to connect to and execute commands on a remote machine that is hosting a Telnet server. The Telnet client will establish a connection with the server. The client will then become a virtual terminal, allowing you to interact with the remote host. Telnet sends all commands in clear text and has no specific security mechanisms. Thus, in many applications and services, Telnet has been replaced by SSH in most implementations. To scan for Telnet ports, you can use Nmap. Normally, the Telnet is running on port 23. However, it is always the best practice to scan for all ports. Connecting with Telnet is very easy. You can use the command telnet, IP address of the machine, and the port number to connect to the machine. Telnet is often used to connect to backdoors from the attacker's machine. Now let's see the demonstration. I'm using the services room from TryHackMe, which is a very good room for learning exploiting network services. Let's first answer some basic questions about Telnet to understand the protocol better. So the first question is, what is Telnet? Telnet is an application protocol. So the second question is, what has slowly replaced Telnet? SSH has replaced Telnet. The next question is, how to connect to a Telnet server with a given IP and port number. You can use simple Telnet command, specify the IP and port number. So the lack of what means that all Telnet communication is in plain text, so there is no encryption. Now start your machine. Once you get the IP address, launch your Nmap scan, use SS for stealth scan, SV for version enumeration, -O is for OS fingerprinting. And we do not have any port open. Nmap default scans for only top 1000 ports. Now let's just rerun the scan on all ports. So relaunch the scan with the flag -P-. And now we get some results. So there is port 8012 open, and it seems some kind of a backdoor with Skiddy's backdoor as a label. So let's just answer the questions. So there is only one port open on the target machine, which is 8012. So based on the title returned to us, what do we think this port could be used for? Which is a backdoor. And we have already seen a possible username, which is Skiddy. Now complete the task. Now let's just connect to this backdoor. Use the command telnet, specify your machine IP and the port number. And we are connected. So we can run different commands on our target machine. Let's first of all start a TCP dump listener on our attacker's machine to check whether we can ping our attacker's machine from the target machine. Use the command sudo TCP dump IP protocol ICMP and specify the interface with -I flag. Now connect to the target machine. Use .help to view all commands. And use the command .run and try to ping the attacker's machine. So we do receive the ping from the target machine. So answer the same on TryHackMe. So in the next task, we will try to achieve a reverse shell with MSF-Venom. On your attacker's machine, use the command msf-venom-l to list all payloads and filter for netcat payloads. So we have a command Unix reverse netcat payload. To use it, use the command msf-venom-p, specify the payload, specify the IP address of the Kali machine and the port number, and your payload will be generated. Copy it. Now start the netcat listener on your attacker's machine with nc-lmvp444 command. Now back on the target machine, try to run it with .run command. And we do get a reverse shell. Use ls to list down the contents of the current directory, and we have a flag.txt file. And we are actually root. Cat out the contents of this flag file with cat command, and we do have a flag. Just copy the flag. Now let's just answer the questions on try-hack-me. Paste your flag and submit it. Try-hack-me also asks for the command that we use to start our listener. So we use netcat-lvp command to start the listener. The next question is, what word does the generated payload start with? Which is mkfifo. So in this video we have learned how we can use Telnet to exploit a target machine. I hope you like this lecture and see you in the next lecture.